my wrist. That's a freezer. Give me assist. Give me team. Keep it consistent. For the distance.
Yeah.
I fell deep down in that mud, baby, now I'm climbing out. They think it'll be us when they finding out. I be taking straight losses, like what you crying about? I done put blood, sweat, and tears in, that's what I'm dying about. Know it costs to live this life, boy, ain't no signing out. Them boy can't eat on my team, they gotta stay for round. They gon' be talking loud, block out the south. Gotta know who's gon' get it done, whether we home or out of town. In the state gon' run them down.
Yeah, bag my bag again. I started rapping and jump out of, oh yeah, my daddy's son. Around that time I was on my grind trying to change where my mama lived. But that was for us, this ain't for me. I ain't never had ill intent. I do what it take to win. I came first place again. I'm coming too hard, no they won't see me fall. I ain't never gonna let them win. I've been on my grind, but man, I don't skate. I'm putting up race, I ain't doing no days, no they couldn't relate. Can't even touch for my heart in the safe. I'm trying to get out the hood to the lake. I'm with the crib with the leg in the back. QB sneaky, getting the tap. Go through the hole like cat in the hat. This a Hellcat, this ain't no scat. Doing a dash, you know what I mean? Doing my big one, letting them see it. And I'm gonna put on for my whole team.
Been a problem my whole life. Mama love when I live it right. Daddy raised me survive and fight. Now they watching me on prime time. Now they watching me on prime time. Now they watching me on prime time. Been a problem my whole life. Mama love when I live it right. Daddy raised me survive and fight. Now they watching me on prime time.
Yeah.
Now they watching me on prime time.
No question. No question, they wanna see it.
The NFL playoffs are on EA Sports, and we've got a packed house here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. Coming up, a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a potential classic in store, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game? They'll begin on the ground here with Abanikanda. Running right through it. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On 2nd down, it's Abanikanda. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now Mahomes going to shift him around. They go play action here on 1st down. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The end result, 21 yards. And they'll give to Abanikanda on the option. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
And they'll go again with Abanikanda. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
First down marker at the 31. It's third down. To throw, it's Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 20-yard line. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. From the gun, here's Abanikanda. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal.
That's good hard running right there on 1st and goal. That gets him down to the 2 and puts a lot more pressure on that defense.
Abanikanda is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering.
And he gets in. Touchdown Atlanta. Israel Abanikanda taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Falcons have struck first in this NFC title game. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. Here's Elijah Moore now, bringing it out of his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Here's Pollard again. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are one game away from a Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got, and that's a heck of a run right there.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. 2nd and 5. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Gun now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is set away. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop, and now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
They go play fake. Mahomes. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Buccaneers are going to get it back here just past the 35.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. The last series form a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Going to run again here with Pollard. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. They need 12 here. It's 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. This is taken at the 23. We'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. Will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Now 3rd down and 7. In motion comes the tight end left. On play action, it's Mahomes. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive.
Buffalo 18. 65 cat. 65 cat. Cowboy 80.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship.
Ready?
13 yards remaining on 2nd down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
2nd and 13. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
And he's missed now his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Cooper, the man in motion left. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Falcons will get it 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Attack, attack!
Mahomes now to throw. He's got it to Williams. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19. When Mahomes sees something, he'll change the play. Abanikanda on 1st and 10. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 45-yard line.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
On 1st down, Mahomes. That pass caught. It's Williams. Touchdown, Falcons. Jamison Williams, 34 yards. And the Falcons go up by 2 touchdowns. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now 14-0.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And Moore, he's going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked up by J.C. Horn.
And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Looking left side, and it's complete. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Attack, attack! Hey, 43. Yellow. 15. Hey, 57, 57. Right side.
Mahomes going to throw.
This will be caught at the 2.
And the Falcons are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown.
Jamison Williams in the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And it's now 21-0.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And no run back here for Moore. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they have work to do in the second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more.
And now off to the races down the right side. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Tyreek Hill, 75 yards. And the Bucs come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. And for the extra point, Cameron Dicker. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel, but they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Yellow. Hey, 15.
The give now to Abanikanda. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Abanikanda once again. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 60 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
15. Yellow.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And he finds his target. It's Schultz. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 23 yards, the final tally.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage one play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up first and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far in this drive. This offense on the march.
On the handoff, Abanikanda. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, second and goal. Mahomes going to change things up.
Brings up second and goal.
Again, Abanikanda. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Israel Abanikanda. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons take a 3-touchdown lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns in 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And Moore, he's going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
We're in the third quarter of the NFC title game. This is second and 10. Hill going to go in motion right.
18, Pioneer. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He finds his man, Pollard. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. In motion, Hill.
65, 65, Mustang 19. Dragon 60.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
60, 19 tight, 19 tight. Come 19, come 19.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. They complete it to Hill. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 35. With that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
In motion, Hill. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
79 Bronco, Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Go.
2nd and 5. And he's going to go down here and sack. They push him back to the 34. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Out of the gun to give to Pollard. And he will be marked down short of the 1st as they get to him at the 29. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. He'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down. They needed 4, they got 8. And it results in a conversion on 4th down.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They'll look to throw here. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Ready.
Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. Pollard. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
19 Tiger.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right. They'll look to throw. And in for the Buccaneers, touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Buccaneers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And the pieces have fallen into place to this point. They've got a 2-score lead in the fourth quarter. A berth to the Super Bowl resting on their ability to see this one through to the end. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. On the ground, it's Campbell. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Well, now, after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's a carry for the fullback. This is Andy Janovich. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Fourth quarter, holding on to a lead. Fullback carry, 3 or 4 yards. I guess that's what you're looking for.
And it just brings back memories for me because I remember my coaches in this situation. I remember one time my head coach into his headset telling the offensive coordinator, I want the big boy carrying the ball. And that's what you have in this spot. Him covering up.
Look at this. Past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. A nice pickup there, 18 yards, first down Falcons. They'll keep it on the ground. Dixon. It was Jamel Dean who came up to make the tackle. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down, fourth quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
On 3rd down, Dixon. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Dixon. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
Now a give, right side. Dixon. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18. Now Patrick going to change the play. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And he'll go down at the 28. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. And this one is right down Broadway. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
Well, you didn't mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Here's 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense, another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear. When you got all those people in front of you, almost impossible to have a good completion percentage.
Grab 60, grab 60. Big hurt. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he is caught and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. Down the left sideline. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Aubrey now for the play after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting...
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Inside the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Aubrey now for the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And their backs really against the wall now. And we knew how tough it would be for them. You're coming on the road in it. Down the numbers. There he goes. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Check. Stop below 18. Let's go.
Back to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Hawk 70. Hurt. Ready.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. Oh, able to avoid him. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now they got to get to the line quickly. A play action fake. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And oh, it'll be intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And you can bet that they are starting to sense it now. That George Halas trophy nearly theirs. Their spot as NFC champions oh so close as they try to finish this one off. The Falcons are Super Bowl bound. Time for us to sign off. Thanks for watching, and good night. And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, we'll see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.
on my ways. Missing my girl, I ain't seen her in days. What can I say? I'm out in the baby, trying to get paid. Look what I made. Thousands of people are knowing this Jay. I never change. Can put myself back in that minimum wage. Gotta keep all in this crunch time. Eating these rappers is lunchtime. You the man only sometimes. End your career with a punchline. The industry told me it's the front lines. You never mind. Getting money in my bloodline. Talking on me, mine. Keep with a rip. Don't want to talk if it ain't about a dip. Made a name for me real quick. Ain't gon' stop so my net worth millions. Going school, I drop down. They try to read when I drive with the top down. Get me on stage, I rock out. Every day money can't break, no timeouts. Change up quick, they signed up. Tryna hear my line now. Thinking I'm come find out 1v1, you dust like a wideout. Studio been my hideout. Can't shed tears, mama ain't no cry now. On me, gonna blind out. Get in the team, gotta pass your tryouts. Booming this like Metro, groupies on me, that's fine, don't sweat those. Been on, keeping my head strong. My dog ain't talk about Petco. Brand new ones, they retros. Live fast, dying on set, my headstone. Stop been grown. You ain't getting money, been Frank in the friend zone. I ain't never switched up on the family. Be talking to that at me. Gotta watch my wrist, that's classy. I'm a dog to a she nasty. Then I'm gone, she me. My mama proud she had me. Can't let nobody surpass me. I'm